Hola, clase. Senior Boyle here. Just let's talk about this. You've already learned this one time, but I want to teach you again, and I want to do a worksheet with you together. So I want you to watch this video. You don't have to take any notes. Try to remember the information, and then we will go through the worksheet. And then afterwards, I'd like you to try to do the worksheet with the information that you have. Okay? So what we're talking about is subject pronouns. All right, what do we mean by that? Well, what's a subject first? A subject is a person that does stuff. Okay. For example, I could say, I teach, you learn, we eat, those kinds of things. Okay. So in this sentence, find the subject. My sister gets ready for school. What is the subject? We're saying that the subject is the person that does the action in the sentence. Well, it's my sister. My sister is the one doing the action. My sister is the subject. Okay? Let's do another one. Who is or what is the subject in this sentence? Do you take Spanish? Who's doing the action? Well, you are. You are doing the action, taking Spanish, and you are the subject. Okay, let's go to the next step. We just answered what a subject is. Subject is a person doing the action. What is a subject pronoun? Well, it's a way that we can shorten how we talk. So a pronoun is a word that we use instead of the subject. So, for example, we have this statement. What pronoun can we use instead of the subject, sister, in this sentence? My sister gets ready for school. What word could we use instead of my sister? We could say she. All right, so my sister is the subject and she is the subject pronoun. Does that make sense? Let's do another one. What pronoun can we use instead of the subject in this sentence? It says my sister, but it shouldn't be. It should just be my friends. All right, so my friends take Spanish. What could we say instead of my friends? We could say they. So what we're saying here is that my friends is the subject and they is the subject pronoun. All right, do you think you understand that? What are the subject pronouns in English? We've talked about this, right? We have I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay, this chart has two columns, singular, plural, and it has three rows, first, second, and third person. Okay, let's do this in Spanish. Subject pronouns in Spanish, same thing, singular and plural. We have yo, tú, él, ello, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Now, you remember we already taught this to you, right? But I just wanted to do a quick refresher. Now, what I want to do now is let's switch over to the sheet you're going to do. And that sheet, what we're going to do is we're going to use a pronoun. Okay, this is hoja de ejercicio 6. In a couple of minutes, you're going to be able to go back. You're going to be able to open this up and do this work. So instead of saying, if my sister is talking, I'm sorry, not my sister, it's Margaret. Margaret is talking. And what pronoun would Margaret use when describing herself? I'm talking Spanish pronouns here, right? What is the Spanish pronoun that she would use to describe herself? Well, in English, it would be I. I am smart. That's a description of myself. So what would it be in Spanish? It would be yo. Number two, if Margaret is talking about your friend's mother, Margaret's talking about her. What is the pronoun she is going to use? Not her, it's she. And what is the Spanish pronoun for she? Ella. Okay, Margaret is describing a male classmate. In English, she would say he is smart, dumb, fat, skinny, whatever she is going to use to describe him. She would say he. How do you say he in Spanish? You're going to say él. Okay, now I'd like you to finish these. Okay. And then you're going to come down here. Do you remember the endings that we use for verbs that end in AR? Remember doing this? I think we did this in class. The verb is necesitar. What we're going to do is we're going to drop the AR and we're going to find the appropriate ending. So when we want to use the verb to need, necesitar, in the yo form, we drop the AR and we add O. So really, the word is yo necesito, I need. Does that make sense? I need. Yo necesito. Okay, how about in the to form? In the to form, what is the ending for necesitar in the to form? We take off the AR, and in the to form, we say necesitas. AS. So tú necesitas means you need. Okay, you, usted, he, or she. What is the ending for this third person singular? Usted, él, and ella. It is the letter A. Él necesita, usted necesita, or ella necesita. How about nosotros? Vamos. Nosotros. And ustedes, ellos, or ellas. It is an. Okay, now I want to have you come down here and I want you to say, we need a ruler. This is a ruler, right? We need a ruler. How are you going to say we need a ruler? Nosotros, well, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to use this. Necesitamos. And then remember how to say Well, first of all, how do you say ruler? The word ruler is regla, and it's feminine. So how do you say if it's feminine? That lesson we did recently, and it is the word una. So what we're saying here is, oh my goodness, excuse me, sorry. I know it's boring, right? We need a ruler. Let's do one more together, and then I'll let you do the rest of these. Alicia needs a dictionary. Alicia, how do you say Alicia needs? Well, Alicia is an ella. She's a she. So we're going to say ella necesita. Alicia necesita. A dictionary. Un diccionario. Now, why didn't I say ella? I don't have to. I said her name. I could say ella necesita un diccionario, and then I'd be saying she needs a dictionary. But I just said Alicia needs a dictionary. I don't always have to say she. I can say her name if I want to, but it's one or the other. It's either Alicia or ella, not both. Well, this one here, yo, we know how to say I need. Yo necesito. Calculator, how do you say if calculator is feminine? Una, and then the word calculator is calculadora. Okay, you got to remember a couple of things. You have to remember how to change these people. Or I'm not, I don't mean change, but you have to remember who are these people on this chart. Who would they be? Okay, I would say that Jorge and Mercedes, if I were to use another word for them, I would use the word they. And they is right here. So I'm going to use this form of the verb, ellos necesitan. Okay, I'm just going to say Jose and Mercedes necesitan a notebook. You're going to have to look up some words. The other thing you're going to have to remember is how to end the verb. Here it is right here. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. And the last thing you got to remember, besides the vocab, is if it's masculine or feminine. And you have to say un, una, unos, or unas. Okay, hey, I know that's a lot of information. This sheet is due Monday, and you need to turn it into Google Classroom when you're all done. Okay? Hey, have fun with that. Peace out.